Nitpicking. That's the word, right? Nitpick. There are a lot of people in your life that will actually nitpick a lot of things, which you are even unaware because you're so unintentional and you're so casual about the way you live and the way you do things. And there is a blend of mischief and things that you like and do, and you are answerable for that for no reason. Nobody's going to question you, but they might just make you feel uncomfortable about it. So in my experience, uh, to be very honest, I'll share my experiences with my father. Is somebody who is, I've grown up seeing him having huge bottle of fragrances, big massive bottle of fragrances. My father is literally ujdi hui riyasat ka luta hua sultan, you can say. So I have seen him using those bottle of fragrances, and that's what my brother Danish has inherited. He uses perfume a lot, but for some reason I have never been using perfume. I have always been a lipstick person. I've always loved wearing a lip shade or lip color, but I have never ever used a perfume in my life. I've not even used a talcum powder. Talcum powder is something that is very, it's like the least somebody's going to apply and use. I did not. And for some reason I did not even feel the need. you know I have never even received a complaint from anyone that, and I'm just stinking or whatever, or you're not fresh. I did not even feel the complaint from my own self because I never received any kind of such uh, an abnormal smell that's gonna make me feel uncomfortable about it. That there's something which is not right. Uh, Maybe the cause is that I've had a dry skin, and dry skin normally does not penetrate much of sweat or whatever. So could be one of the reasons that I never felt, because I've not been applying creams also, much of creams. Let me tell you, all of this I have started doing very late in my life, very late in my life, and this I've even not been inspired by my own brother, despite of the fact watching him wear fragrance and literally using it all over. My friend from Frankfurt, my ex colleague, I should say, not a friend, someone I know, someone I've studied with, and then I've worked in Indigo with. Her name was Iram Khan. Iram Khan lived in New Hyderabad, nearby. She was my neighbor when I was living in Mahanagar. And Iram used to apply a fragrance which is called Remy Marcus. And she was the one who introduced me with that. And I told my brother, there's this fragrance, you should try. It's testing if he wants to apply it or not. And then I started moving ahead in my life, in my career. A lot of things you just get it as like, it's like a waste, half used, whatever, while working. I kept it randomly for no reason, though I've never been using it, but I kept it. I don't know why I bought a Dior mini perfume which I saw online, and I purchased it, or I did not purchase, I don't remember, but I did. I paid for it, I received it, I did not use it. I'm so bad at fragrances. I'm so bad at fragrances. And I and I'm like uh being choosing myself to be the face of a Chanel fragrance, uh because the reason I chose that ad, why I got fascinated to just use my face for that, because I just felt like, oh my god, there is nowhere it is really connecting with me as a fragrance. It's all connected with the natural way of moving in life and the mobility, splashing in the water, and then driving the car, and being your own kind of a girl with a lot of resilience and strength and doing your thing. That's the natural fragrance of a woman. That's a natural fragrance of any individual, I would say, not really a woman, but someone who is enjoying their own spirit. What is fragrance is understanding your own spirit. When you understand your own spirit, you understand the fragrance of it, and you connect with it. you know that's what connected with the whole promotion of Chanel, and that was something which was very engaging. The whole idea was very engaging, that you're connecting with uh, the lifestyle also by being in a car and driving it and having the um, power in your hand with holding the steering of the car, and at the same time you are using a surfing board and you are there playing with the waves and making your way through the ocean. I think it had its own understanding towards how you perceive a perfume, a fragrance, without really getting to know what the ingredients are or how it's created, how it's crafted. Like when somebody says it's Gucci Flora, then you know that Gucci Flora is self-explanatory, that it would have a lot of floral essence next to it. But certain fragrances just have the branding with a very strange name, and they do not really flash the essence of what is used in the fragrance, used in the perfume. So I think that was the whole thing which really excited me about Chanel, and choosing to do that kind of a promotion and having my face on it. So I did it for my own fun, and it was nice. It was good. um, when someone asked me, uh, what perfume do you wear, I did not had an answer because I've never been wearing perfume. This is a secret which I'm revealing today to everybody. I have not been wearing a perfume in my life, and though I have loved the idea of having perfume bottles as a collection, maybe someday I would like to, because I like it that they're filled and they're kept on my dressing table. But I use it or I don't use it is a different story altogether. That's how I am. Uh, so yeah, I randomly said, I searched about it. Okay, what perfume name should I say? But otherwise, if anybody wants to know what fragrance I like the most, I love uh, this fragrance from Giorgio Armani. It's a male fragrance, and it's Acqua di Gio. It's a very popular fragrance, and I like it when men wear it because it's a very turning on, and uh, I really like men who wear Aqua di Gio. I think it's a very classy fragrance, and usually it is said one should not gift fragrances. I gifted somebody, not because I wanted to get turned on with that person, but I wanted to gift a good, decent fragrance that really has a relevance. So I don't know whom I gifted. I don't even remember that, but I gifted someone Aqua di Gio. Yeah, so that's my fragrance story. You can share yours as well. For me to stand in on a counter and say, "Don't buy, just try," is easy, but it it's quite difficult for somebody else to do that with me, because it's I'm a very moody person. I would only try when I have a mood to try a fragrance. Otherwise, I don't. I am not a fragrance person at all, to be honest.